Bear Down Report is brought to you by Jeff Cadwalder with At Properties. Visit GeneVJeff.com to buy or sell your home today. This is the big sweep to Jakeem Grant. It's a really unique play. The line's going to block like they're blocking on a screen, like you'd see in high school, college, or pro ball, but it's on a jet sweep, so kind of just marrying these two concepts. The Packers front, they're in this tight front nose with the 2-4-eye defensive tackles getting pretty popular now, but only one high safety, so you're led to think that's either man-free or cover 3. So we'll get it rolling here. They're going to let all these D linemen go by, and it's kind of a simple deal. So the guard and tackle, everyone bypasses one another. This middle linebackers can kind of be hanging, and then you have the safety in the corner. They're waiting for it, but you have all the lead blocks coming out in front, and then this linebacker kind of keeping his eyes in the backfield kind of gets pulled in by Fields a little bit. And they just have a gauntlet of blockers. But look at the tight shot here for it. Here's the tight shot. You'll see you got your tight front nose, these two D tackles kind of in a 4-eye. He's more of in a 3. But look how wide these guys, you call these wide 9s. Okay? They're getting out wide like that, so teams can't run outside zone. So they kind of have an edge setter down here already. This is becoming more and more common. So the Bears go, let's get outside the wide 9s. Here we go. And perfect to run the old Packers sweep in Lambeau Field. So Musford kind of tripping his guy. He's going to get out front. He's going to get out front. Herbert's going to kind of go and fill these areas here, as you'll see. And should work out pretty well. Got to make this pen stop. There we go. So D-line all goes past because they think it's a jet sweep. But then the lineman let him. And again, this is kind of a neat play, to be honest. Got guys out in front. Kmet's getting out here. Darnell Mooney always blocking, doing his best not Allen Robinson impression. And Jakeem Grant's got that speed to get through. We'll finish it off. This is Damiere Byrd's long touchdown run. A lot going out the play, as I always tell you. Packers only have 2 down linemen, so they got a nose in someone else. You started seeing the Bucs doing that a little bit more last year. You got your 2 high safeties, and the Bears have 3 receivers in the field. One here, and one back here. So you kind of see where the Packers are going to probably more dime personnel. But technically there's 2 backs, so however you want to think about the formation versus the personnel. I've deduced, with all my wonder and might, that the Packers will be in man-free. Okay, as we let it unfold a little bit, you'll kind of see guys getting tracked and have a 4-man rush. So let's get our awesome ink pen out here. Let's see if I can maneuver this thing properly like an adult here. No, it's not working. Okay, then. Man here. These 2 guys are going to bracket because they're stacked, which is tougher for these guys to pick up. And then this safety's going to start spinning down. And what you tend to see is, usually if a back comes out of the backfield, as you'll see, Montgomery's going to leak out. Usually you see the linebacker cover him, but this safety's going to come down and get to him, which is kind of odd. He's going to be glued on him and man. The issue with man coverage is, if we back it up a little bit here, since Byrd was in the backfield, that linebacker's going to be on him. That's going to be a mismatch. He's going to run kind of an angle route, and he's one-on-one with him here. He's going to juke him out of his shoes and be wide open. Here's the issue. He's got him in man. He's going to miss Damiere Byrd because he's got his eyeballs on the guy he's supposed to have. If you're a man-free, here's a deep safety. Who's the deepest threat to the safety? This guy running vertical. So the safety's really not part of the play as you watch it unfold. He's too busy downfield. He's busy with his eyeballs on the tight end, and he can't turn around and get to him. And Byrd runs right by him. I don't think you could replicate that again. It's kind of the perfect scenario, but the play design is what allowed that to happen. So they got the right coverage that they wanted and the right personnel groupings, and it worked out. Last one of the evening, the Bears will be in 4-by-1, which really, don't freak out. If this guy was in the backfield, it'd be like 3-by-1. So they got 4 guys out here, and the Packers end up being in a fire zone. So if we get our Madden Telestrator pen out here, because I'm really good at this sucker so far, these 2 guys are going to press vertical, and then Mooney's going to cut back through here and be open for a little tiptoe catch. The key is going to be this guy, this outside linebacker here. He's got flat responsibilities, and because of that, he has to chase down a tight end, which creates a great open window right here. Boom! In honor of John Madden. Of course, because you already know what I'm talking about. Let's let this unfold. Well, that's not what we wanted, right? As we all know, the NFL Game Pass is being a little fussy. So as we drop back, what's going to happen is let's concentrate on these 3 players here. The Packers are going to bring 5 guys, so it's a pressure. And then, like we were saying with a fire zone, it's 3 deep, 1, 2, 3, and 3 guys underneath. So in reality, he's got flat responsibility. He's got flat responsibilities, even though no one's out here. These 3 guys are taken deep as deep. So if it's cover 3, you notice these guys are with him. If it's cover 3, you're as deep as they go. If they're pressing vertical, you're with them and not letting them by you. So even though some people might say, it looks like man, kind of does. That's just a responsibility. So here's the high safety. So 3 deep, 3 unders. These guys are going to push them out of the way, these 2 vertical players. Moody's going to cut back, and the key thing is here, we see our Mr. Tight End down here who leaked out from the pass pro. This outside linebacker's got to take responsibility for him. Opens up a giant window for Mooney to toe tap that in there. So hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel for us with the Fields to Mooney connection.